Hi, this is Andreas from anythingaboutipad.com. I've been reviewing the Archos 5 internet tablet lately, and I thought I'd show you quickly just video playback features of this device, because I'm in a 4.8 inch screen and a resolution of 800 by 480. I'm guessing that you're going to watch video on this device more than anything else if you buy it. So the nice thing about it is that it supports most common formats up to 720p, including MKV or MKV, is that it? Or MVK? Matroska video codec anyways. So this is an MKV file. It's an episode of Mythbusters in 720p. I'll just show you how that plays. Of course you can see that it's HD, especially through YouTube, but the screen isn't HD either, but it looks better than normal definition video. So when you play back video files like this, you can actually pause it by pressing the screen to bring up the controls around the screen, but in some video files, when you play those, you only bring up the controls. You can't continue to play, or it won't pause the video. I don't want to know what the deal is about that, but maybe it's because it can't play the video and interact with the controls because of the strain on the CPU with 720p. I'm not sure, but I mean, I'd prefer if it paused the video at all times, because that would make it easier to not miss anything. Of course it would be harder to control the volume when the video is paused, so it's both ways work, but I don't know why they have it on some video files and not on others. So as you can see, it plays very smooth. There's no stuttering, no audio missing, at least not with this video. I know there's been trouble with some video files, but video stability is something they have focused on a lot in the recent firmware update, so it should be very stable by now. We can go back and see with a standard definition video. As you can see, it started a lot faster because it's not straining the CPU as much. And here you can see my point about it not pausing the video when you touch the screen. It just brings up the controls. Again, I'm not sure why it's a difference between HD and SD, but might be because of the strain on the CPU. So that's basically video playback. It will also do YouTube playback. Okay, if you watch my other video, then when I showed the video browsing interface, it didn't want to show the animated thumbnails right here. All of them were static, but now it's actually working again after I rebooted it a few times. So this is what the thumbnail is supposed to look like when you browse videos. It's actually playing part of the video right there, which is nice. But as you saw on one of the other videos, this feature doesn't always work. So also it's not really all that useful, but it's nice eye candy. Anyways, you can go back to, well, as I was saying about YouTube, it will play YouTube videos in the same playback setting as the normal videos. So as long as they support the YouTube mobile format. Not all of them do, because this thing doesn't support Flash, it just supports the alternate video format that YouTube mobile uses. I'm guessing it's H.264 since the iPhone can play it. Okay, we're back in the music menu now. Just gonna find a file to play. So this is the music playback screen. You can also turn it, okay, maybe, no, it's this way. I mentioned in my review, my written review, that I'd like it to display the album art over the entire screen, because I'm a sucker for eye candy like that, but this works as well. And you can also access song info. I forgot to show you this with video, but you can do the same with video. And you have rating settings and sound settings. You can't use the equalizer when you use speakers, but you plug in headphones. That should give us the option to set the equalizer. And also switch between speaker and headphones, as well as some built-in equalizer settings. Also one I think that a lot of players is lacking, and I personally know people who need this feature, is balance. We can choose whether to focus on the left or right ear volume wise, or just have it same for both. If your hearing is bad on one ear, you'll need this feature, and it's nice to see that they actually include it. You can also set bookmarks, which isn't all that useful. Not for music anyways. You can't do it with videos, which is where it would have been useful. But I'm guessing they thought maybe you had podcasts or something like that. This device isn't really optimized for podcast or audiobooks. Although with Google Listen, which is an Android application, you have a pretty nice podcasting feature, but it's not built into the device. So well, that's pretty much it for media. The photo viewer I've shown in a previous video. And as for FM radio and all that stuff, I think you need an accessory for that. Oh, you don't. Okay, it's the FM transmitter you need an accessory for. But basically, you have the very standard radio, and you also have, if I can get this thing to shut up, you also have an internet radio. If you go to Media Club, it's basically streams off the internet. Archos has these weird names for everything, but it's basically just a normal streaming video. You also have some podcasts and all that stuff, but I guess it's nice to have. But if people want to use the internet radio, I'm guessing they have their own favorite stations already. But this isn't anything but an online directory of various radio stations. So, but of course, since it has video or Wi-Fi rather, you do have access to YouTube and streaming this and that, and also there's a lot of Android apps for things like Ustream. I think have a Android app, and Spotify, and a lot of other applications from companies that provide content for devices. And since this runs Android, it can use those clients as well. So this is a media device, and it really has a lot to offer in the media section. The video playback alone is a very nice aspect of this device, because it basically plays anything. And on top of that, you have access to various extra features like music. I'm calling music an extra feature on a device like this, because normally you won't buy this for music. So basically that's the media aspect of the device. Be sure to check out the full written review, as well as the other videos for this device.